Okay, Michael Penix Jr. Man, what a prospect he is. He's going to be polarizing for some. He has had an incredible career at Washington. Without the injuries at Indiana, he was going to be a fantastic player there. But the injuries just set him back. 2023 was just an incredible year for Penix. And one of the big games was against Oregon. This was about week 6, week 7, where they met in Washington and up in Seattle. And I watched this game probably multiple times, and I got to say, Oregon kind of was its own worst enemy in a number of ways, and we'll see some of those here. But pointing out some of the things that Michael Penix does so very well. Now, if you know anything about Penix, the first thing is he's got an absolute rocket for a left arm. Now, if you're looking to him for footwork and technique in footwork, he's not going to be kind of your cup of tea. Footwork's kind of all over the place, but the one thing he does is he throws the ball accurate outside the numbers. But what I love here is this is good quarterbacking here against Oregon. You can see it's about 3rd and 3. And Oregon has got nobody in the middle of the field. It's pure man-to-man out here against Rome Odunze, and Oregon didn't have anybody that could cover Rome Odunze one-on-one. Michael Penix knows I'm going to Odunze, but what I love about this particular play is he steals this play from Oregon. He gets them a little bit of a hard count. He gets them to jump. Boom, right there. Now he knows, got the free play. What are you going to do with the free play? Well, it's so simple. You've got, 6 guys up here. Linebacker, safety walked up. Safety over in a hash. And these two play man-to-man over here. This is tailor-made for one-on-one. About +2 from the top of the numbers for Odunze. And Penix is just going to throw the ball to a spot. Does a great job. He knows immediately, I got a free ball here. I'm going to my guy, Odunze, especially if you're going to try and cover him one-on-one. And then he throws this ball. And this is not terrible coverage from the Oregon Ducks corner. I mean, it's not bad. Look at that. It's pretty good. But Odunze has his eyes on the ball, but it's placed in just the perfect spot for Odunze to make a play, then do something after the catch. But just the level of quarterbacking here from Penix. Draw him offside. Know exactly where you're going with the ball. Nice blitz pickup here from Dylan Johnson. And Penix, and look, his technique, you're not going to see anybody with this kind of technique. But he gets such good hip torque that everything else kind of doesn't really work in concert. But that's okay. The ball gets where it needs to get to, and it gets there in a hurry. And it gets there like this deep ball very, very accurately. Man, what a shot. Now, the very next play, pretty interesting stuff again from Penix. All right, very next play after that throw to Odunze, and Penix is now going to show the touch. That was a pretty good touch outside, deep, accurate, outside the numbers, and I think that's something that's really improved for Penix since 2022. Like his accuracy in 2022, it was good. It was not like it was in 2023. He still scatter shot passes at times. He would miss deep badly. He didn't really do that in 2023 a whole lot. So showing a little bit more touch here in the very next play against Oregon. Again, bluffing blitz here, bringing everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Motion, see if he's going to get any tells. Okay, you get a little bit of movement here by the safety. He's signaling down. Linebacker did drop out. So, hey, maybe that's a sign that they're dropping out here. And they, in fact, do. They're going to run a little zone blitz here, rushing just 3. They were showing 6. So they're going to drop, I think it's doorless right there. So they're thinking, okay, they're going to try something right here, a little shallow. Okay, maybe even a spy on Penix if you need it. So they're only going to rush 3. So good protection, or should have good protection. But now you're dropping 8. It should be pretty tough for Penix to find somebody to throw the ball to. But that's not really the case. So Penix is going to take the snap, and he's going to pump this fake to Odunze right here. Little screen, he's going to pump that. Looks like there are too many white shirts there. So that's not what I like. Now, go back to the beginning of the play here. And you've got this split right here, this Giles Jackson. And he's going to take this vertically, but he's going to widen the corner and then get underneath him. So he's going to start out to the bottom of the numbers, push the corner wide, and then get underneath him to open some space for Penix to throw the ball inside there. So when you get this pump fake, boom, right there. And again, like I said, Penix is not your footwork king, if you will. But he's going to get himself in a throwing position right there. Okay, now you still think with the way that he's looking this way to the right side of the field. But in fact, he wants Jackson. And at the last second, you can see him turn his eyes, okay, and kind of get that front leg around. But the way he throws the football, footwork really doesn't tell you a whole heck of a lot. But he gets his eyes back to Jackson. Then he throws an absolute dime. I mean, that's 30, so the 35-yard line, about 5 yards deep. That's a 40-yard throw with touch in the bucket. Touchdown, Huskies. I mean, this is outstanding stuff. Good quarterback play all around. Fake the screen. Sell that you're still going to this side of the field. And at the last second, you know you got Jackson on that bang post. Stick it in there. Touchdown, Huskies. Man, good quarterbacking play by Michael Penix. Like to watch him do this. Playing the position at a high level, man, there's so many things that have got to happen right now. Happen real quickly for a quarterback. And the picture you see a lot of times isn't going to be the picture that you face. So as you look here, safety's in the middle of the field. You got to think middle field close, some sort of cover 3, maybe it's cover 1. He's got a tight bunch out here to the left. But what Penix is going to do is as the ball is snapped, he keeps his eyes on the safeties. And he's going to see the rotation. This safety is going to this deep half over here. This safety is going to play that deep half. Okay, this is cover 2. Where are my spots in cover 2? It's a third down play. It's probably 3rd and 4. So he knows he doesn't have to do much. But when he sees the safety rotation after the snap, okay, see it? There goes the safety there. There goes the safety there. They're playing cover 2. All right. At least on this side, they're playing cover 2. Now over here, it looks like they're probably playing some sort of man on, I think that's Westover. Yeah, that's Westover. So playing a little bit of man or trying to strike him as he goes out to that cover 2. Yeah, it's cover 2 all the way across because he's striking and then going out to the flat. So Penix knows, okay, where are the holes in cover 2? Well, I got this honey hole shot right over here where the 20-yard line would be. Okay. I've got this kind of shallow arrow route right there going across. That's Polk going across. And then I got this little snag, this little circle up here between the corner and a linebacker. And Penix is like, hey, man, this is 3rd down. Jackson does a nice job of realizing, hey, it's cover 2. Okay? Settle yourself up. Make yourself a target. Boom, right there. See how he settles up. Does a great job. Everybody reading the same coverage. But Penix knows that rotation. Hey, it's cover 2. It's 3rd down. I know I can beat this linebacker here. If that linebacker had jumped there, he probably hits the shallow to Polk, even though there's a creeper right here on Polk. He likes this right here. I like it. Get rid of it. And again, when it comes to Penix and the motion, just that hip torque, I mean, that is kind of all arm, all hips. There's really no back leg drive. But, man, that ball gets there in a hurry. Good read. 1st down. Jackson makes a guy miss. And we're off to the races. Great quarterbacking again. Good read. Seeing that rotation to a cover 2. Excellent job by Michael Penix. All right, baby, here we go. This is the very next play after Giles Jackson caught that on that rotation, cover 2 from the Ducks. 1st down, 1st and 10 for the Huskies here. Now, I'm going to readily admit, as I watch this game a second or third time, there have been plenty of times that I am not sure what Oregon is doing. It just doesn't make sense. And this play actually is going to lead to another play later on that became a big catch for Roma Dunze. But we're going to get to that in a little bit as the Huskies come out at 2x2. So you got Dunze out here wide, can't see him. There's Westover tight end. You got this little stack here. Now, Penix is going to work this right side of the field. Well, we won't worry about this. Not even sure what they're doing. So Penix has got a 3-over-2 here. And again, not really sure what Oregon ends up doing. But what they do here is they're going to match. They're going to lock the point guy. So corner's going to lock on Jalen Polk. And as Penix drops, he's going to get his eyes. He knows exactly where he wants to go. He likes this 3-over-2 with the wide side of the field. He's got nobody in the middle of the field. I like this as Penix does. So you think, okay, maybe he's going to press. He's going to get some help over the top, right? Well, if that's the case, let's say Polk goes, safety goes. Well, man, Jackson's got all kinds of leverage. He can just circle up out wide. Well, that's a simple throw. I mean, check that out. Like, there's Jackson. He sees all this. He's like, man, I just settle up. That dude's got a lot of room to cover. He sticks it on Jackson. He turns and runs. Another first down. But the safety, look here. This is when Penix is like, touchdown. Because that safety is flat. Look how flat-footed he is. He's not backing up. He's not going anywhere. He decides he's going to go run to Jackson. What is he doing? Makes no sense. None. One of the best receivers in the country, one-on-one, and he's got separation, and you've got no pass rush because Joe Moore Award winner 5-on-4 is just kicking her butt. Penix has got all day to just loft this thing in a bucket and put it right on the money. And look, guys, this is that's a 35-yard line right there where his foot is. He hits us about 5 yards in. But keep in mind, this is a college hash. So this is even further left, all the way right. It's about a 50-yard throw on the absolute freaking money. I mean, how gorgeous is that? That's what gets you excited about Michael Penix. 1, read the coverage perfectly. 2, he's got the arm strength. 3, to put it right on Jalen Polk. Touchdown. Huskies could watch that all day long. All right, final play for this video is not the same play that my team, the Texans, run a lot, double under. It's similar. It's a similar concept. And so what you're going to have here is Rome Odunze working under, kind of a deeper under, like, probably 12 yards-ish. This is first and this is second and about 8. Second about 9. He's going to run the deeper under here, and then you're going to have this shallow under here. So, a lot of teams, not just Texans, it's kind of a staple in the Shanahan, Kubiak offense, this little double under. Now, as Penix, and again, going back to really good quarterbacking, on the previous play, we saw the Ducks playing some sort of middle of the field open coverage. Well, now it's middle of the field closed. Safety in the middle, and you're going to get all 6 rushing. And, man, you talk about pass protection, smarts. Man, this offensive line and running back get this thing picked up perfectly. The Ducks, let's look at that first. Ducks are going to get 6, okay? So they're going to bring 6, and all 6 get picked up. And really, Penix has got all day. Now, in bringing all 6, look at the void that's in the middle of the field. Again, I said earlier, I don't know exactly what Oregon was doing. But even when a defense doesn't know what it's doing, can a quarterback take advantage of that? Well, when you throw the ball like this guy does, absolutely. So you can get a Odunze breaking in, okay, because it looks like cover 3. They open up. You can see the 2 corners open up, middle of the field safety. Looks like cover 3, maybe a cover 3 match of some sort. But this under concept, Oregon doesn't cover anybody. And so Odunze just gets up, and he's like, get to the void as soon as possible. So it might be drive and run the under, but get to the void as soon as possible because there is all kinds of room. You can see Westover doing the same thing on the other side. There's nobody there. But watch this man rip this football out of his hands. When he sees Odunze, zoom. I mean, that ball is there. All right, here's regular speed. I mean, that ball is on the money so fast. And he has a void, and he takes advantage of it. Odunze snatches the ball with his hands, and it's great stuff. I mean, that ball is put on the money. Great job by Rome Odunze with the route. Again, Penix off the back leg with some, 6-man rush, didn't he get there? But just taking advantage of what defense gives him. And look, there are other quarterbacks that aren't going to be able to make that throw. Or there's not enough sauce in the ball, so you got to catch it. Ball's behind him, whatever. Penix puts that in a spot where Odunze can catch it and then is able to get upfield for a few more yards before the safety's able to make a tackle. Again, not totally sure what Oregon was trying to do here, but Washington shredded it. In particular, number 9, Michael Penix Jr. is going to be a polarizing draft prospect for some, but man, he's going to end up, and if given an opportunity in NFL offense, he is going to make magic like this happen with regularity.